Facebook is a predominantly dark place. And actually, most social media is full of darkness and despair. I'm increasingly annoyed with all of the anger and divisive language used on social media, especially Facebook. People posting their political opinions to either mock, condescend, or troll those who have different opinions. I actually see a lot of what our Lord outlines today in our gospel parable. I see people posting things like, "Lord, thank you for not making me a Republican. I have my faults, but at least I take care of immigrants like you told us to do." Or, "Lord, forgive me my faults, at least I'm not as evil as a Democrat who steals from me like the tax collectors in your day." Now, forget the political analogies for a second. I can't tell you how many times in the sacrament of confession the penitent finishes their sins and says, "At least I didn't kill anybody." Really? You know, there's 9 other commandments, and "thou shalt not kill" is only number 5. I've had conversations with Catholics, some who are at Mass every Sunday, but they believe the lie they don't have to go to confession because they haven't killed anybody. They think all the sinners are at 26th in California. Now, you might be one of those who think like the Pharisee. I can even think like this Pharisee sometimes. I compare myself to my brother priests who are lazy or act like jerks, and I think, at least I'm not like him. Humility is tightly linked to holiness. The holier we are, the more humble we will be. So how do we grow in humility? These are some suggestions. They're as much for me as they are for you, and I suggest that the ones that apply to us, we start working on immediately. First, don't post anything political on your social media. If it involves the word Democrat or Republican, don't post it. Now, issues, especially moral issues that the church has something to say about, by all means, we can use social media to evangelize and to teach the truth. But leave the politics out of it. Only share our faith and your personal lives and things for your family. The second is to stop sharing our opinion unless someone asks for it. This includes commenting on social media, but also in regular conversation. Don't share our opinion unless we're asked for our opinion. The third, do not expect a thank you from someone you serve. We serve and pitch in because our Lord called us to live lives of service. We don't serve for the recognition or the gratitude. We should do it because we're called to do it. So hold the door open, pay for a friend's meal, help a colleague, serve your neighbor, and do it all without expecting a thank you. To go a step further, if the person you help doesn't thank you, be sure to seek them out and help them again. And the reverse of that, make sure you thank everyone who does something for you. Even if you pay them as an employee or you're paying for a service that they're giving you, still say thank you. And if you keep in mind, I think you'll be surprised how often we don't say thank you throughout our day. Fourth, or fifth, I'm lost count. Tithe. Tithing, the giving away of our financial resources, is a humble way of thanking God for the physical gifts that we have. To give away our money to the poor, to God's church, is an act of worship and humility. To hold on to my money because it's mine is a prideful act. To believe the lie that I have to hold on to this money just in case is to not rely on the help of God. And if you follow that line of thinking, it leads to this belief that I need to take care of me because no one else will, which is a very isolating outlook on life. And it leaves God out of the picture. Now, the biblical tithe, also we tithe because everything we have is a gift from God, and these gifts are meant to be shared. Now, the biblical tithe is 10% of our income, which I suggest 5% goes to the church, and the other 5% either directly to the poor, to organizations who directly serve the poor, or other nonprofits that are close to your heart. The tithing is an act of humility. In that same vein, we should be tithing our time and talent as well. To only spend our time doing the things I enjoy or my family enjoy is prideful. Volunteering here at St. Ed's, or to volunteer at local food pantries and soup kitchens, volunteering to coach your kids' teams or to serve for the theater program or whatever they're involved in. This is a tithing and a humble act of sacrificing my time to serve others. And finally, along with that, is prioritizing Sunday Mass and daily prayer. That's part of tithing our time. To humbly reorganize our schedule means that we may sacrifice time with family, friends, sports, parties, but we're sacrificing it to worship God and to commune with Him in prayer every day. Again, an act of humility. Friends, we don't want to be like the Pharisees. We want to be humble like Jesus and like the tax collector. Sunday Mass, daily prayer, and regularly receiving the sacrament of reconciliation will help us grow in holiness and humility.